impressed with how everything came together. I'm just not a fan, and I haven't had oily skin like this in a really long time. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Natasha. For those of you guys that are new, welcome. For those of you guys that are returning, thank you so much for coming back. Please just take a second to subscribe down below if you're all about being bougie on a budget when it comes to makeup, fashion, travel, overall lifestyle. Don't forget to also turn on your bell notifications. That way you know every time I drop a new video. If you want to know a little bit more about me as well, you can follow me on Instagram. And in today's video, I have a test wear and a first impressions try on of the new Fenty Eaze Drop Blurring Skin Tint. So here we have it. It is a light coverage, easy to apply skin tint that instantly evens out your complexion and gives a flattering blurred effect. So all you have to do is add a few drops to your fingertips and put it on your face. It gives you like that no makeup look. So if you guys want to know what I thought about it and how it looked after 7 hours of being worn, stay tuned. Okay, so let's just get into it. This is in the number 16. I'm gonna go ahead and add droplets to my hand and then just start blending it into the skin. I have my beauty blender here, which I'll probably use later, but in the meantime, I'm gonna do it exactly how Rihanna does it. And then mixing it a little bit before I go ahead and blend it into the face. Wow. I really like how it glides on the skin. It's almost as if I'm putting moisturizer on, and it's actually not moisturizer because it's super nice and silky. That's the best way to describe it. And as you can see, it blurred a little bit of some of my pigmentation. You know, I popped some pimples and it got dark. But again, this is light to medium coverage, and I could already tell that it's light to medium coverage. But I'm gonna go ahead and build it up and see what that looks like. And this color is just a little bit darker than my natural skin color, but that's because I like to look a little bit more tan. I am impressed so far. I actually really like how nice it looks on the skin, gives you that bit of a glow. Let me go ahead and add more so that I can do my forehead, my nose, and my chin. So I've done my eyebrows. I want to be very careful around my eyebrow area so that I don't mess up my art of work, or my work of art. So what's interesting is that I don't really like adding any type of makeup with my hands. I usually like to use my beauty blender, but because this one is suggested that you do it with your hands, I'm doing it like this, but I definitely am not used to it. It's so weird for me. I can see why she says this is a no makeup look, because you can use this as an everyday type of makeup. However, if you're going out, you're going to an event, you definitely want something that's much more coverage. Let me go ahead and add a second layer and see how it looks. Okay, this second layer definitely adds more coverage. Yes, I like the coverage after adding the second layer. So gonna do the same on this side. And now I'm gonna go ahead and use my beauty blender just to make everything look a little more seamless. And I'm lightly dabbing, not too hard. I don't want to take any product away. I just want to make sure it seeps into the skin. So far, just from trying it out, I really do like it. I think it's great because it's lightweight. I like the fact that it's breathable. My skin doesn't feel like it's suffering. Like I can go and use this day to day and not feel guilty. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup. I'm gonna come back, let you know how I feel about it, and then we're gonna do the test wear where I'll be out for the next 6-7 hours, and then we'll see when I come back how the makeup sat, how it looked after a couple of hours, and I'll just give you my 2 cents on what I fully think about this new blurring skin tint that Rihanna put out. So stay tuned. Wow, I am so impressed with how everything came together. I have to say that it really worked well with all the other products that I am wearing on my face. And I like how even though it's light to medium coverage, it still looks like medium or more on the medium coverage side. Like I feel like it did a pretty good job, especially adding my concealer in and then my contour. And so the real test will be in a couple of hours once I've been out and about to see how it actually looks after a long day of being worn. So I just got back and it's been exactly 7 hours, and I have to say that I do not like the tint at all. I feel like I'm extremely oily. I was wearing a mask and pretty much it transferred all over the mask. So I feel like it didn't even stay intact even after I put setting powder and setting spray. Initially, when I first tried it on for you guys, it was great, but after being out, I can finally say that it's a no-go. I personally don't like it, and maybe it's because I have oily skin in general, so I'm not sure if this is for oily skin. It doesn't really say here. You can even see that under my eyes I'm still pretty dry. It's just everywhere else I have oil. So again, this is just my personal experience with it, and I'm glad that I test wore it for you guys and showed you exactly what it did for me. So maybe for someone who isn't oily or doesn't have oily skin, it'll work for them, but just for me it didn't. So that is my final review. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up. Comment below, let me know if you've tried this before, if you've gone through the same or similar experience, or your thoughts in general. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to turn on your bell notifications, and I will see you guys in the next video. Mwah!